Live from historic Fenway Park here in Boston, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. And we'll be back to the first pitch right after this.
Your Boston Red Sox.
So just about set. Today's starting pitcher, Richard Fitts.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette. Next pitch in for a strike. And a count 1-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Out towards right center field. Abreu sizes this one up. He's got it. And there's one away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
One out, base is empty. Off the mark there. 2-2.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And they'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Anthony Santander at the plate. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back inside Fenway Park. Our starter in this one, Jose Barrios. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
And stepping in for Boston, Jaron Duran. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Bounce to the left side. Fires over to Guerrero. And a quick out, number 1. And here is Devers.
He's so solid. Calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
And it's fouled away.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Almost got him. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting third.
Here's Alex
Third
Bregman.
baseman, Alex Bregman.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. The 2-1. And strike two. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Fouled off. And they'll do it again.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. 2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And it remains 2-2. Stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Got him swinging. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Here's Andres Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez.
Late that time, it's strike two. 1-2. That's off the inside corner. 2-2. And misses inside. And there's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Here's George Springer.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Checks over to first, back safely. No score here in the second. Fastball in for a strike, and a count 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. Foul ball there. One-two now. Next offering misses down and away. Throw over to first. Jimenez dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off. 2 outs, base is empty. A swing and a soft liner. Fair ball.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And the righty deals. That's off the mark. It's 2-2.
2-2.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Back here at Fenway, now batting Tristan Casas.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. The 2-1. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. Stepping in, Wilyer Abreu.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. And he grounds one to the right side. Jimenez fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back in Boston, on to the third inning. At the plate, Nathan Lucas. That one misses, and now 3-1. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Alan Roden next up for the Blue Jays.
Left fielder, Alan Roden.
He gets there with the slide. Gathers and throws, and that's a great play for the out. So the batting order turns over. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Bo Bichette. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even. Now that's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong.
Connor Wong.
Two and one.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
David Hamilton up next for the Red Sox. That one missed. On the ground to the left, and it's just foul. That was close. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Runner at first with no outs here. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Cut on and lifted in the air. Springer on the move. One away. And next for the Red Sox, Ceddanne Rafaela.
Ceddanne Rafaela.
That one fouled off. 1-2 now. Runner takes off. Got him swinging. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox.
Jarren Duran.
Right through there for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. Up and in, and the count's even at 2. To the right side, Jimenez. On to first, and that is that. On to the fourth.
Leading off
Here's
for
Vladimir
Toronto,
Guerrero
first
Jr.
baseman, Vladimir
Singing, he's a guy that
Guerrero.
covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Got him. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. And next is the designated hitter, Anthony Santander.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch. And he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. 4th inning underway, no score. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back now at Fenway.
Leading
and
off
now,
for
Rafael
the Red
Devers.
Sox, designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
2-1 now.
Nope, that's off
You know,
the plate.
these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
3-2. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
And now it's Alex Bregman.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
On the ground, right side. Fair ball. Around second is Devers. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And here is Tristan Casas. And 1-2.
1-2.
Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
On the ground, right side. And that's a fair ball. And he can't come up with it. Everybody's going to be safe.
Back-to-back singles. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Here's Story now. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Bregman on third. Casas on at first with nobody out. That's outside. The count now 2-2. Right side, and that is Springer. Hauls it in for the out. And stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. Right through there for a strike.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Next pitch is outside. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Now the catcher up to hit, Connor Wong. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. Did not go. Check swing. Now to look down to first. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Earl Hendricks. 2 on, 2 outs. That one inside. And now it's 3-2. And that'll load the bases.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So up next, David Hamilton.
David Hamilton.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The 1-2 goes down looking. Back here at Fenway Park, all set for the start of the inning. Here's George Springer to start it off. And that's outside. Popped up right side. Casas on his way over. Brings it in. And there's one down. Here's the catcher to hit. Alejandro Kirk.
Catcher Alejandro Kirk.
1 down, base is empty. In the air, right side. Abreu coming on. He's got it. 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Will Wagner.
Now batting third
Blue
baseman,
Jays down
Will
a run.
Wagner.
That misses, and it's 2-1. And strike 2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And that one inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
The center fielder,
So up next
Nathan
for Toronto,
Lucas.
Nathan Lucas. Wagner off of first with 2 away. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Back here in Boston, digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Cedar Rafaela. On the ground, and that's just foul. Sia strikes him out for the 2nd time today. So the lineup flips over. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox.
Duran.
Swing and a miss. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. And down on strikes. Strikeout number 8.
Now batting.
Here's Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers.
And a swing and a miss there.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
2-2.
And now it's even up. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Garrett Whitlock. This is his 5th appearance of the year.
For the Red Sox, number 22, Garrett Whitlock.
Well,
Leading
one-run
off
game,
for the Blue Jays,
and now for the
left
Jays,
fielder,
Alan Roden. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Batting, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-1. Outside with a breaking ball. Hit weakly on the ground. Fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Now the number 2 hitter, Vladimir Guerrero. Top half of the 6th. Fouled off left side. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Abreu makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Yariel Rodriguez. He's pitching on 2 days
29.
rest.
Yariel Rodriguez.
Now it's Alex
Leading
Bregman.
off for the Red Sox.
They talk about Red Sox
Alex
Nation,
Bregman.
but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer. And that skips in the dirt.
They travel really well, and I think Red Sox fans are sprinkled all over the country.
Just missed. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. On the ground right side. Jimenez throw to first. That's out number 2.
Now batting.
2 down,
Shortstop,
base is empty. Here's Trevor Story. Just missed. Late with the swing there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And that one is inside. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Guerrero makes the grab. That is the inning. Top of inning number 7, and now Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander.
That one not close, and it's 2-1. And that drops in for a strike. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Outside low, and the count's full.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
This one in the air. Bregman makes the grab, and there's one down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Andres Jimenez.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second
Trying to
baseman,
keep
Andres
good speed off the
Jimenez.
bases.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Tap foul at the plate. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. 2 away. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Durant on the move to the alley. And that is that. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Easton Lucas.
Bringing in the lefty
Now
with the
pitching
left-handed
for
hitter
Toronto.
coming up to hit. Classic
Number
bullpen move right
62.
here, so we'll see how it works out.
Well, one-run
Leading
game.
off for
So
the
stepping in
Red
for
Sox,
Boston, Wilyer
right
Abreu.
fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws
Next
from.
for the Red Sox.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Fouls one off. 2-2.
He's mixing his pitches really well late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
That one almost got him. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Gets a piece and stays alive. 3-2 now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, David Hamilton.
Baseman, David Hamilton.
Got him looking for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Sean Newcomb. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Number 19, Sean Newcomb.
Well,
Leading
one-run
off for
game.
the Blue Jays,
Here's the Toronto catcher,
Alejandro
Kirk. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Slice the other way and foul. just missing there. Ball 3.
That's a really good take.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now here is Will Wagner.
Third baseman.
You know, this is kind of a tough
Wagner.
matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
The other way. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Nathan Lucas. And Newcomb fires. And that's downstairs and outside. Inside. 3-1. There's a strike.
3-1 count. Saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get-me-over breaking ball to bring the count full.
And the tying run is on base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
2 outs.
No.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second. Save. And the tying run is now in scoring position. And now it's filled up. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's the 3rd out. Now to the ball game on defense, Miles Straw. He'll be patrolling center field.
Now pitching for
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Chad Green.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-2.
Outside low. Now 2-2.
2-2.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. 1 up, 1 down. Now batting Jarren Duran.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Pitch misses there, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. 2 down,
Now
base is empty. Rafael
designated
Devers up to
hitter,
hit.
Rafael Devers.
That one is blasted left field towards the monster, and it hits off the monster. The throw into second, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Red
back,
Sox.
and here comes the closer,
Number
Zach
76.
Kelly. He last pitched 2 days
Zach
ago.
Kelly.
Back to the top of the order now. Bo Bichette digs in now. Swings and misses. Now 1-2.
2 strikes.
Just missed. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He's 2 outs away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. getting ready to hit. Stroud locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Swing and a ground ball. Hamilton tosses to first, and Guerrero is set down. And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Anthony Santander. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
That misses the zone. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kelly is just 1 strike away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Got it! And that's the ball game. Fitz with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
1-0 the final. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.